Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought I would go through some of my empty products with you. I have done these videos a few times before and I quite like to watch them as well. I think it's just a good way of like getting to know how good a product really is, because someone has used like the whole tub or bottle or whatever it is, and so they've probably got quite a good idea of how it worked for them. I like seeing like the new in stuff as well, just to get like an idea of what stuff is new in, but I think to get like a good proper review, the empties videos slash blog posts are really good. So I've got quite a few empties that I've been collecting over the last, well, ever since I did my last one, and yeah, I thought I'd just talk you through some of them, let you know what I thought about them and whether I would repurchase. So my first empty product is from OGX and it is the Bamboo Fibre Full Shampoo. And it says it is for strength and body. What does it say? Discover plump looking tresses with this fortifying blend with bamboo fibres and soy proteins for strands that appear to have voluptuous body and fullness. Indulge in beautiful fibreful hair days. So basically I picked this up, I think because it was on offer. I think I got this and a couple of other bits from the same range, and I bought it because I have quite thin fine hair and I just want it to look a bit more full and have a bit more volume. So yeah, I picked this up and thought I'd give it a try. I'd never actually tried anything from OGX before, I don't think, but I've heard lots of good things about them and have been wanting to try them, but because they're not as cheap as like other stuff, it tends to be like I would only buy them if they are on offer probably, unless I find something that works amazingly. So yeah, this was on offer and I decided to buy it and obviously use the whole bottle, and yeah, I did like it. I liked how it made my hair feel, I liked the smell of it, I liked, you know, that it lathered up really well. I don't know, it's hard to tell like whether it made a huge difference to like the volume. I didn't see like a massive difference, but then I don't know if it is one of those things that would like happen over time, you know, like the more bottles you used. I mean, it did, I think it made it feel a bit more like healthy, and yeah, I can't think how to like describe it. I'm not sure if I would, I definitely didn't feel like all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, I've got like lovely voluminous hair and stuff, but yeah, I enjoyed using it. It just didn't give like, well, I don't know, I think it would be hard to find anything that would give automatic like voluminous hair all of a sudden. So I don't know, I'd be interested to hear if other people use this and kind of how you found it and whether you found you kind of get better results the longer you use it for. And also if anybody has like quite fine thin hair, I'd love to hear your recommendations for products you use in it, because I'm just a bit fed up of mine. Like I did get it coloured recently and it feels a bit better for that, but yeah, I'm just a bit fed up with it feeling really like lank and thin and just not, yeah, just doesn't feel very nice. So if anyone's got any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, I would use this again, probably if it was on offer again, I would be happy to buy it, but I'm not gonna like fork out for it if it's not on offer. Next up in my empties pile is the Olay Regenerist Whip Light as Air Touch Active Moisturiser. I think I got this from, it was one of those like, you know those websites where you can sign up and like occasionally they send you stuff, then they want you to like review it and stuff. How many times can I say stuff? I think it was from one of those, so I will mark it gifted, although it wasn't gifted for blog purposes. But yeah, I really liked this. It says it's light, like a whipped consistency, which it definitely was. It was a very like light consistency. I don't know why I'm taking the lid off because it's all gone, but it smelled really nice, kind of quite fresh, and yeah, it just felt really, smelled really nice having it on my skin, and it felt really nice having it on my skin. And yeah, it was like a really light consistency. It was nice to wear like, you know, during the day. I don't think I would use it at night necessarily, although I don't think it's actually meant to be for nighttime. but certainly like for under makeup or just for like general daytime wear where you don't want anything that feels too heavy on your skin, this was really, really good, and I would definitely like purchase it myself. I'm just seeing if it says anything about it, but I don't think it is. Oh, here we go. Anti-aging moisturiser for areas most prone to aging: eyes, jawline and neck. I mean, I didn't massively get it for the anti-aging properties. It says uniquely whipped with moisture to transform on skin from a cream to a liquid for fast absorption and anti-aging ingredients. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it is like a moisturiser to start with, but as soon as you start putting it on your face, it does turn into this like liquidy formulation, it just feels really nice. It's quite cooling when you put it on, so it was really nice to use like if it's like summer and it's a bit warmer. I don't know how good this would be in the kind of like winter weather. I was using this more like when the weather was more mild. I don't know how good it would be, like whether it's thick enough and moisturising enough to use, you know, when you like really need that moisture boost, but I would be quite happy to like continue to try it out and to see like how I get on with it, because certainly when I used it, it moisturised my face really well, and yeah, I really liked it. I think they do a couple of different ones in the sort of whipped range, but yeah, I was really happy with this one. Next is one of my favourite discoveries of kind of like recent years. I think I discovered this last year, and yeah, it's a life changer, and it is the O'Keeffe's Working Hands Hand Cream. I get quite dry skin on my hands, especially when the weather's like a lot colder. I seem to take after my mum, and my hands get very dry and cracked and just do not feel very nice. And I tried all sorts of like moisturisers and hand creams, and nothing was really sorting it out. And then someone recommended this to me, and I think I bought this on Amazon. It's like a big value sized pot. It lasted me ages, and it was just, yeah, a game changer. You don't need a lot. It's quite like a thick like balm type consistency rather than a moisturizer, you know, where you like squirt it out of a tube. This is more like a balm, and you don't need a lot, but when you put it in, it feels, I don't know, it does feel quite different, and if you put too much in, it gets quite greasy, but once you've like worked out the like optimum amount, it kind of absorbs quite well, and it just really works. As long as I use this like every night before I go to bed, I don't get too much trouble with dry hands, and especially like with the like cracked skin, that when it gets really dry, I haven't had much trouble at all with it since I've been using this. I've converted my mum to it. She uses it a lot as well on her hands, and yeah, anyone that comes to me or asks anywhere and they say, what can I do, I've got really dry hands, I will always recommend this, because yeah, I just wouldn't go back to anything else now. Next up is a rather fancy bath and shower gel, which I actually got as a gift, I think it was at Christmas or something like that, and it is a Molten Brown delicious rhubarb and rose bath and shower gel. And yeah, it's not something I would usually buy for myself because they're quite expensive and it's a bit more of a treat, but it's a really nice thing to be given as a gift, and it smells amazing. It's very like fruity with that hint of like floral because you've got the rose in it, and it just, yeah, it was really nice. Put a little bit in the bath, you get lots of bubbles. The scent is lovely, it feels nice on your skin, and yeah, I was very sad when I got to the bottom of the bottle and there was none left, because I really enjoyed my baths with that. At the moment I'm not able to have baths, I can only have showers because of my leg, but maybe, I don't know, maybe when I'm like well enough to be able to have a bath again, I might treat myself to something else from Molten Brown, just as a little like celebration of being able to have a bath again. I don't know whether they still do this one. I will need to check, and if they do, I'll link it down below, which I will do with everything else. But yeah, certainly if they do this scent, I would give it a try because it smells amazing. My next product is a deodorant, and it is the Mitchum Advanced Control 48 Hour Protection in Shower Fresh. I bought this, I think it was last summer, because someone recommended it for like if you get quite sweaty, which in the summer I really do. Some of my medications kind of affect the way my body regulates its temperature and stuff, so they can make you sweat quite a lot, which isn't a particularly nice symptom. But yeah, someone recommended this, and yeah, they were definitely right, because it's really, really good. So it says ultra powerful sweat and odour control, and yeah, I was using this pretty much all summer going into the winter, and didn't really have any problems with like getting sweat patches like under my arms or feeling particularly sweaty under my arms. I mean, it doesn't help with the rest of your body, but it's a start. And yeah, it's just really good. I usually just use like one of the Dove like normal ones for sort of during the winter, because I don't tend to have like as many problems with sweating when it's colder. But certainly like as soon as the weather starts to get warmer, I'm going to get another one of these, because it just took me through the whole of summer and just took away that like worry a bit more of like feeling sweaty under your arms. And yeah, it was really nice, and it smells really good. I love this scent. It is quite a strong scent, and I think they do like one that's unscented, but I really like the Shower Fresh one. I just think it's a nice, like, yeah, it's a nice fresh scent, and you just feel like you're, I don't know, you feel nice and clean, and that's quite helpful when you have trouble with sweating. So yeah, I definitely recommend, if you are quite a sweaty person, to give this one a try, because it has worked really well for me. Next up is a product that I think I may have spoken about before on one of my videos. I can't remember when or which video, so I thought I'd put it in again. But it is the Origins No Puffery Cooling Roll-On for Puffy Eyes. I mean, this box has seriously seen better days, but it's because I've used it so much. But it comes in a tube like this, and then it's got a rollable on the end, and you just put it under your eyes. I did it like every night before I went to bed, but you could do it whenever you wanted. And I just really, really like it. I love the rollable, because when you've got like, when your eyes are feeling quite puffy and tired, it just feels really nice putting a rollerball under them. And the stuff that's inside the tube is quite cooling, so when you're putting it under your eyes, it just feels really, really nice. But also it does just seem to help with like the general feeling of like being quite puffy, and it just made my under eye area just feel a lot nicer. It's not the cheapest of products, because it's Origins, it's a bit more on the expensive side, and I have actually found an alternative like dupe product that a lot of people recommended from Botanics, which I'm like generally using day to day, because I can't afford to keep buying this one. But if I kind of make a birthday list or a Christmas list, or if I'm kind of treating myself to something, then I would always go for this one, because it's a really, really nice product. My next empty is, I don't know whether this is a bit of a random one to share, but it is a shaving gel, and it is the Gillette Satin Care Olay Violet Swirl Shave Gel. That wasn't easy to say. It comes out purple, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, it comes out purple, and it just does what it says on the tin. It's really good for shaving your legs. I think having like the Olay in it makes it a bit more moisturising. One problem that I find a lot, that I get a lot, is I'll shave my legs, and then like in the days that follow, they get really, really itchy, and kind of get a little bit of a rash, and no matter what I use, I cannot seem to find anything that kind of stops that happening. But this, like, although I still get it a bit, it's not as bad when I use this one. And it smells quite nice, and yeah, you don't need a huge amount. It like lathers up quite well. If anyone else has trouble with like itching legs after shaving and has found like a solution, please let me know, because it drives me slightly mad, and it would be really good to find something that means that I don't have to worry about that anymore. But for now, I'm quite happy using this one, because even if it just reduces that kind of itching a little bit, then that's better than nothing. The next two products I'm going to kind of do as a pair, because they come together, and they are a shampoo and conditioner. I think they were from Aldi, I want to say. It might be Lidl, I'm not sure. I should really have checked this. But basically they are the Professional Lacura hair care for you, and they're for coloured hair. So you've got the conditioner and the shampoo, and they're also for weak, well, this one says it's for weak/damaged hair. Oh, hang on, they're different. I should have looked. This one is the repair shampoo, so this is for weak and damaged hair, and then this one is for coloured hair, which is the conditioner. I didn't actually buy these. My sister bought these for her hair, and she decided that she didn't like them, so she gave them to me, and I used them, and I thought they were really, really good. I tend to get ones that look quite a lot like these, but that are a different brand. And so when she kind of showed them to me, at first I thought they were that brand, but then I found out that they were from Aldi/Lidl. And I was kind of intrigued to see what they would be like, because obviously they're a lot cheaper, and yeah, they were really good. I would quite happily buy them again. They smell nice, they felt nice in my hair, they made my hair feel nice and clean. The shampoo lathered up really well, the conditioner conditioned really well and made my hair less knotty, and yeah, I would quite happily spend less and buy these than go and spend on something more expensive. So yeah, I was really, really impressed with these. So if you have kind of been thinking about trying them but have been a bit like, oh, not sure like whether they'll be any good, certainly for me I thought they were brilliant. My sister didn't like them, so I don't know, each to their own I suppose, but I would say they're definitely worth trying. So I've got a few products left to show you, and the first one is a body butter from the Body Shop. They're definitely like my favourite place to get body butters from, because they do so many nice scents, and their body butters are always really like thick and creamy, and they make you feel really nice and moisturised. This one was the pink grapefruit, I think. I don't think it says. Oh yeah, pink grapefruit body butter, which is one of my personal favourites. I just love the smell of it, and oh, I can't get the lid off. It smells really nice, and it reminds me of the pink grapefruit Robinson's squash. And I have like a favourite drink, so I do the pink grapefruit squash with sparkling water, and it just tastes really good, and this reminds me of that. So every time I use this, it just reminds me of my favourite drink that I usually like have during the summer, and it just comes with lots of nice memories. But yeah, it just sinks into your skin really well, makes you feel nice and moisturised. This is one of the like miniature pots. They do bigger pots as well, and yeah, I love a good Body Shop body butter, because there's always something new to try. They've always got like exciting like scents coming out and products and stuff, and yeah, they also have your old favourites as well. So I am very happy with this, and will definitely be repurchasing more of these. Next is another hand cream. Now I said that I obviously love using that O'Keeffe's hand cream. I tend to just use that one at night because it is quite a thick hand cream to use, and then during the day I just like to use something that's a bit lighter, and I have a whole selection of hand creams in my drawers, because I tend to get them for like Christmases and birthdays and in gift sets and stuff like that, and they're always useful, so I just keep them and kind of go through them. But the one I used recently is this one, which is by Mad Beauty, and it is the hand and nail cream in rose. I love the packaging. It's pink and stripy, like you can't go wrong with that, and yeah, it smells nice. I love rose scented stuff. It reminds me of Turkish Delight, which then reminds me of my granddad, so it's kind of a little bit nostalgic. But yeah, it was a really nice hand cream. It was quite a thin hand cream, but it absorbed really quickly, and for sort of like during the day use, it just kind of tops up your moisture in your hands and makes them feel a little bit nicer, because I don't know about anyone else, but I hate having dry hands, and yeah, just carrying this around in my bag just meant that I could pop a little bit on whenever they were feeling a bit dry, and it just kind of got me through to the evening when I would then use the O'Keeffe's one. So yeah, I'd never really heard of Mad Beauty before, but I would be quite happy to receive some or buy some again, and just keep it in my handbag for whenever I need it during the day. And then my last two products are lip balms, so I'll go with this one first. This one is the Carmex Cherry moisturising lip balm with SPF 15. I'm a big fan of Carmex. I've used it for years on and off, and I particularly like the cherry one because I love the scent of cherry, and yeah, it's always nice to have a scented lip balm. But yeah, I always find the Carmex are really good for dry, chapped lips. They seem to actually work rather than just sort of covering your lips and covering up the dryness. They actually seem to help with, you know, actually helping the dryness and to kind of make your lips feel better in the long run. I really like these ones. I used to get the little pots and they're okay, the lip balms, but I quite like these ones because it's like the squeezy tube where you squeeze a little bit out, and it just seems to feel a little bit more like heavy duty. I feel like it just feels like it's like moisturising my lips a bit more than just a typical like lip balm. And they're quite good for on the go as well. Like if you don't want to get your fingers all sticky with lip balm on them, you can like apply it straight to your lips, although I tended to put some on my finger and then put it in. But yeah, I love Carmex and will definitely be repurchasing that. And then my last lip balm, I believe I got for a gift. I'm gonna mark it gifted because I can't remember, but I think it was gifted as part of a collaboration that I went to a press event with Clinique, and I think this was part of a gift from there. So yeah, it is the Clinique Moisture Surge Lip Hydro Plump Treatment. It is an expensive lip balm, and it's not something I guess I would usually go out and buy myself just because of the expense. However, using it, I really liked it. It kind of, well, it works really well. Again, it's a similar kind of idea to the Carmex because it's in the like squeezy tube, and I like that kind of thing, like especially at night when you're putting lip balm on. I like to have something a little bit thicker, and I used this actually when I had really dry lips over the winter, and it did the job well. It rather than just, like I say, covering them up, it seemed to actually help with the dryness and moisturize them and get them feeling a bit better. So although it's expensive, if I had the chance to use it again, I probably would, because yeah, I really liked using it. And that is all of the empties I have been collecting over the last few months. I hope you have enjoyed seeing some of the products that I've been using and hearing what I think about them. If you have enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, that will mean you get notified every time I upload a video so that you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know if any of these products are things that you really like, or if you haven't tried them but you're kind of thinking of giving them a try now, let me know. Also let me know if there's any products obviously that I haven't mentioned that you think I might like. I'm always interested to hear recommendations of new products to look out for. And also let me know if there's any other videos you'd like to see me film, whether it's about chronic health, mental health, or anything else, then do let me know, because it's always good to hear your recommendations. Also follow me on social media. My links are in the description below, but I will also put them on here. I tend to be mainly on Twitter and Instagram. Instagram particularly, I like updating my stories quite regularly, so if you want to watch kind of more day-to-day stuff, then go over and follow me on there. And yeah, come and say hi, because it's always good to have new people over there. And yeah, I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!